Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This video is very unexpected and we're going to make a two-part video because I actually want to make this video a little bit of a vlog style, and the better part will be the second part. But yeah, I have a lot of explanation to do because like I said, this video it was not expected, and let us say that everything went pretty fast. So as you guys may or may not know, that the M140i was not running 100% right. I mean, the engine was actually running good, but we were not making the power that we should. We were making, let us say, like 25 horsepower. We were like 25 horsepower short on top of what we normally should run on a stage 2 plus map on MHD, and also our 100-200 times are a little bit on the slowish side. So something wasn't right, and we did some other tests here and there, and I actually ran to a less aggressive map. So I went to 95 octane on a stage 2, so not a stage 2 plus on 98, but a stage 2 on 95, and the runs were much cleaner. I couldn't do a 100-200 run, but the logs that I did were a lot cleaner, so we had a lot less corrections, just a few down low, but also nothing crazy. Like we had -8 on the stage 2 plus map and like one -4 on the stage 2 map on 95. We also had no throttle closures except like a little bit down low, but nothing crazy, and the car was not over boosting like it was on the stage 2 plus map. So really we had very clean logs. So yeah, I think we kind of figured it out that it's probably coils or spark plugs and fuel wise, so not really hardware failure. So we're getting new ignition coils because I guess they're not being exchanged yet. I mean, the car has 73,000 kilometers right now. I see that you need to replace them as soon as 80, and when you tune the car you need to replace them faster, since I'm at 73 and the car has been tuned. And I also think it actually has been tuned by the previous owner. That's what at least Pure Turbo thought. So we're just replacing them. I mean, they're not that expensive. So yeah, we're replacing them with the original ignition coils, sorry, soon. And we're also reinstalling original spark plugs because I keep hearing more that they are better fit than the TU plugs, but we're gonna keep the TU plugs. Just if we would ever need to replace them for TU plugs in the future. So we kind of figured out that the hardware for the car was fine, and then yesterday I actually got a message that very interesting message. So the guy where I bought my car from, he's a dealer. He sells a lot of M140i's. They're very popular, and he sells a lot because it actually has, he has them for a very decent price, 1-year warranty, and they're cool spec most of the time. So mine actually came from him, and it was a great deal, great price, and great service. And he messaged me, and he knew I was doing the build, so I know he knows that my car is not under warranty at the moment, engine wise and trans at least. But he messaged me and he said, I have this M140i that had been running stage 3, and it's sold to a French dealer. But the car is getting picked up this Monday. It's put back to stock except the turbo. Do you want a turbo? If so, you need to exchange the two turbos between my car and his car, and you need to do it before Monday. So I was like, oh shit, it's Wednesday evening. Who am I going to get this done by Monday? Because Monday is a holiday, so everything is closed. So most garages don't work in the weekend, and so I started calling and texting on Thursday, and I actually found MWorks who installed the P3 gauge and the intercooler of my 140i. He was available to do it this Saturday. So it's now Friday, so he said to bring the two cars Friday evening, and then we can pick both cars up this Saturday. So that's this video about. It's a little bit vlogging style, because now we are going to pick the car up. Not now, I'm first going to sleep, and then we're going to go to bring the car. But actually I have to pick up another car first, because I got a courtesy car. Nothing special, a Volkswagen Caddy, but it's something, you know. And I can use it for private use. It's for my new job, because the job that I used to do really sucked. So I was searching for a new one, signed somewhere else, and you know, whatever. But I got a courtesy car that I can use privately. So if the M140i is out for, you know, getting things done to it, I still am mobile. You know, it's a caddy, so I can, you know, use it to transport stuff. Really great. You know, anyway, we're, you know, we're swerving off. I'm not going to include the car in the vlogs, but you know, whatever. It's nice to have it. But anyway, about the turbo, it's not a pure 800 turbo. It's nothing super special. The turbo is like a 2mm bigger bore as a stock one, and he was running around 520-30 horsepower on the crank, on normal fuel, and about 580 on methanol injection. So it's not like a pure 800. We're not going to get those numbers, but like I said, I don't have to pay for the turbo. I'm literally getting it for free. I just have to pay the installment costs of, you know, both cars, getting them switched. So that's still like a few €100, but it's nothing compared to getting a hybrid turbo for a B58. So it's actually very cheap power. So that's what we're gonna do now. So first I have to sign the contract to my work, get a courtesy car, and my girlfriend can drive that car. We drop off the car, the M140i at M-Works. Then we pick up the other M140i at the M factory. We bring it to the M-Works, and then in tomorrow's video we're going to pick both cars up and do a little test run. We're not going to get the car custom remapped yet. We are going to do that at the beginning of May, pure for money. You know, the ignition coils, the working hours. And we also have one mod incoming for the M140i soon. It's just a lot of money, so I can't spend it all this month. But we are getting a custom remap done in the beginning of May, so we'll really get the most out of the current setup. And if I'm like, okay, this is more than enough, then I don't know if I would ever do a pure 800 turbo, because then I would be spending like a lot of money for like 50-60 extra horsepower. And you know, between 500 and 550 horsepower, you probably notice a difference. But will it be that big? Kinda, but is it worth the money? I don't think so. So we'll see if the setup works, get a custom remap done in like 2-3 weeks. And yeah, that's for a separate video though. But now let's hop in the car, go to sign the contract, pick up the courtesy car, drop off the M140i, pick up the new one, the other M140i, drop that one off at M-Works, and then just wait to the call like, hey, the car is ready, pick her up. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy day. Okay, so we have picked up the new company car. You know, nothing special, a Volkswagen Caddy. But now we actually already dropped off the M140i at M-Works, and now we are picking up the other M140i to drop off at M-Works, and then we're going to do the turbo switch. So yeah, we're on our way to M factory right now. Like I said, my M140i is already dropped off, and then we'll have a nice drive back to M-Works, and then we finally go home, and then hopefully everything goes right, and then tomorrow I'll get the call that the car will be ready. Someone just cut me off, you motherfucker. No, so yeah, just hope to get there in time, because there has been a little accident on the road because Belgian people can't drive. And yeah, see you when I'm there. And here is the other M140i, which we are going to take the hybrid turbo from. Okay, so we already have dropped off my M140i. It's already in the shop. Nothing has happened yet, but it's standing there with the hood open, as you can see. And here is the car. I just drove it here, but my phone was I forgot the GoPro in the little courtesy car, as to say. And yeah, this is the car where we're getting the turbo from. I can actually also get the brakes from it, but that's a little bit of an issue with the car inspection over here, because these are brakes from an M4. It would be a need upgrade. The other guy told me I can switch them, so I'm really tempting to do that. I'm really tempted. But anyway, so yeah, this is the car. As you can see, you know, it has nice interior, very close to mine. It has the LCI2 dials. It's well a bit, it's a base option, so it has zero, literally like zero options that I think that are at least not stock on the 140i, and it has some damage. Can use a new bumper. I think it rear-ended someone, whatever. So yeah, apparently this car used to be stage 3, now it's stock again. And yeah, you can see that my car is in good hands. I mean, there's another gray M140, another 2 Series 3540i, not sure, another M135i. Great color wrap, cool splitter. I think it looks very much like my old splitter. And another grey 1 Series, not a 6-cylinder though. And yeah, we just dropped off the car, and tomorrow we will see we'll get the cars back with the turbos switched. And here is the new work van, as you can see. Beautiful car. Not really. No, it's my little caddy. Perfect. Hello. So let's go back home. So it's a couple days later actually. We got the car back day after. Everything went perfect, except for me. Things didn't go as how I planned. So I wanted to make a video about it, and like a couple days later I got the flu, but like really bad. I got like 40 degrees Celsius fevers. I was shivering, headache, vomiting, diarrhea, coughing, still am. Sorry. So yeah, I had everything. I felt like a dead man, you know. I was in bed shivering. It was a 2-hour battle in my head because I had to go to the toilet, but I didn't have the energy to go to the toilet. Stuff like that. I don't know what's up with my immune system the last few weeks. A month ago I got corona. Now I got this. So I was really, you know, I felt really bad. And the funny thing is, so I got a PCR test done in my nose, and it still got positive from COVID, because last time I got COVID I didn't get myself checked because it wasn't that bad, just stayed home a couple of days and that's it. But now I actually got positive feedback from that because the virus is still in my body. And so I went into quarantine for 7 days, but no, screw that. So yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit better now. Now I am at like, you know, 60%. I'm still very early tired going upstairs. I'm out of breath. No. What? So yeah. But yeah, enough for me. I'm getting better each day slowly. Yeah, what happened with the M140i? So we picked the car up, we dropped the other one off. And, you know, I immediately thought like, okay, the M140i feels a little bit peppier. But then I actually did a 100-200 run, and it was like pretty much the same as before. The thing is, we had a full tank, I had an extra passenger, and the 100-200 was in a slide bend on private property. So we did all that, and I had a 8.6, but I couldn't get a proper satellite connection for a proper dragging run. But I think if you do an 8.6 with all those things, no, I think it was an 8.7, but with all those things, you know, taking a slide corner, extra passenger, full tank of fuel, warmer day, I think then that's a very decent run. but we actually do need a custom tune just to get everything dialed in. Like I said, we have the other plugs, so the regular plugs, we have them. We just have to install them. And I was talking about ignition coils in the beginning of the video, but since we're now actually, almost 2 weeks later, no, not 2 weeks, but like 8-9 days later, I actually got myself 6 OEM ignition coils from BMW, and someone lost their blood over it. At least that's how it seems. But yeah, we got 6 brand new original ignition coils. Apparently those are the best. We got Optimus Prime in the house. Hello. But yeah, so we got the ignition coils there. We're gonna get them installed and actually also have strut brace ready. It's on its way. I hope so. I mean, I ordered it like 16 days ago at Bimmer Products, but I still got nothing message-wise. So I hope it gets, delivered soon. So then, when we have the new ignition coils, new spark plugs, and the front strut brace, then we're gonna have a better driving car, and then we're gonna get the custom tune. I think somewhere in the beginning of May, and then when that's done, I hope to have 100-200 time of around 7 seconds on 98 of octane. That would be great, but we'll see. Anyway, that was it for today's video. We have some fun things planned soon, like the custom tune. We're gonna see some great acceleration after that. I hope so, at least. Otherwise, there must be a little hardware problem with the car. And Race Wars is coming up soon, so we're getting there. But I fear that I will exceed the 98 decibel limit, so I think we won't have that many races in the car. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. So we have a few things planned, and like I said, now I have the caddy that I can drive with from the company car, so I don't have to drive the M140i as much. So that at least that's good, fuel wise. So I can spend fuel money on other things, and I have to drive the M140i a little bit less for just regular stupid stuff, because I don't enjoy wasting the M140i on like getting groceries. I mean, I want to keep the M140i for fun drives. So yeah, sorry, my throat. Yeah, that was it for today's video. Like I said, fun things coming soon, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.